More of the same from a week ago, at least on the Wisconsin side of things. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Big Ten Ted coming at you, reacting to Michigan and Wisconsin. This game had a lot of what the Notre Dame-Wisconsin game had last week. Close, defensive game, right? Going back and forth. And then when the fourth quarter came, turnovers, and then the Wisconsin defense starts to wear down. Now, the one part where this week was different than last week was, of course, the Graham Mertz injury. Let's talk about Graham Mertz for just a second. 8 of 15, 115 yards, 1 touchdown was his stat line when he went out of the game there early in that third quarter. And I love those last two drives of the first half. Field goal, touchdown, went down the field. Great throw after great throw. It's exactly what Badger fans have wanted to see from Graham Mertz. And there was a sense of optimism going down into the locker room just 3 yards. But then, bam, the injury right to the ribs. He goes out, as well as one of their main pass catchers and tight end, Jake Ferguson, goes out as well. And that really hurt them. There was no way Chase Wolf, the backup, who threw or completed 9 passes, and 3 of them were interceptions coming into this game. There's no way Chase Wolf was going to lead them back against the Michigan team when they were down by double digits at that point during the football game. But this Michigan defense, they smelled blood in the water, and they pounced, and they did what they were supposed to do. Michigan, they might be the most balanced team in the Big Ten East. And maybe the whole Big Ten. Not saying that they're the best team in the Big Ten East, not yet at least, but they're balanced. When you talk about their defense, their pass rush, right? Their pass rush is the thing that knocked Graham Mertz out of this football game. Their pass rush was in the backfield most of the day. Even before that, in the first half, Josh Ross, Aiden Hutchinson, they were getting in the backfield pretty consistently against Wisconsin in this football game. But going back to the balance of Michigan, right? Michigan didn't do a great job running the football today. Just 111 yards on the ground, 40-some yards for both Haskins and Corum. Corum didn't hit the big play. His longest rush was 7 yards in this football game. So they needed to throw the football down the field a little bit more. Cade McNamara did a really good job. Didn't turn the football over. Threw a couple of touchdown tosses. You're going to see more of J.J. McCarthy, I got a feeling, as the season goes on. Both on the athletic plays, those read option type of looks, and just to mix it up. We've seen what he can do throwing the deep ball. That deep ball touchdown today to Dalen Baldwin was a thing of beauty. He threw a great deep ball touchdowns earlier this season as well. I could see them mixing it up. Not saying we'll get a full 2-quarterback system, but we're going to see JJ maybe just a little bit as this season progresses. Going back to the Badgers, man, Wisconsin has been a running team for so long. They couldn't run the football at all today. Ches Malusi, I believe, under 20 yards running the football. Braylon Allen didn't do much as well as his backup, and that's been the bread and butter of Wisconsin, is running the football. They didn't have balance on the offensive side of the football today. Graham Mertz was looking good, but this has been the MO for the Badgers this season is, man, if it's not one thing, it's another. They can't get out of their own way. We talk about Wisconsin's run game being their strength over the years. What about their offensive line? Their offensive line hasn't been great this season. You look at Michigan's offensive line, beautiful. Cade McNamara still hasn't been sacked this season. We talk about so many things about Michigan. Oh, Cade McNamara's not turning the football over. Look at the playmaking ability of Blake Corum. All those things are true. One part that not a lot of people are talking about, the Michigan offensive line is keeping Cade McNamara upright, creating holes for guys like Haskins, guys like Corum. That offensive line is the unsung hero right now in Ann Arbor, Michigan. If they can keep playing the way they are, mixed with their pass rush on defense and what this whole Michigan team is doing right now, things are going to be looking awfully, awfully good. I think right now, Michigan is the most balanced team in the Big Ten East. That could fare well with these tough opponents down the road as the schedule progresses. What do you guys think? Is this win going to vault Michigan even further with this schedule coming up, the Michigan States of the world. Nebraska on the road next week could be a little bit of a tough game if the Huskers can get out of their own way like the Badgers couldn't today. And what about Wisconsin, right? They've lost 3 games thus far this season. How are they going to respond, especially if Graham Mertz is maybe not able to go going forward? Leave your thoughts in the comments below on this game. I'm Big Ten Ted. Subscribe for Big Ten football content. We got to give this great conference a voice, right? All right, we'll see you in the next one.